amount of sessions per quarter, you ain't qualified for it. And as y'all guys might not know, as with the training, it's hard to do that because a lot of our clients in Manhattan travel. So it was virtually impossible to maintain a certain quota every quarter because our clients were mostly Jewish, and so a lot of them would miss a lot of Jewish holidays, and they also had money, so they would travel a lot, right? So, and it was known that during the summer, you might as well get ready for a big dip. So the thing was to grind during the wintertime, right? Grind during the wintertime, stack your money because you already knew that come the summertime, all of them was going to be traveling. That was the way it is in Manhattan. That the summer is dead in Manhattan. Everybody knows that who's in Manhattan. So it was hard to maintain the quota to get insurance, right? So you had a guy like me who health insurance was this right here. Just this right here. A lot of time. And so I'm finally able now, since I'm making money, that I can pay $500 a month for insurance. But if it wasn't for Obamacare, y'all guys, you couldn't afford health insurance as an individual back in the day. It was ridiculous. To afford health insurance back in the day, you had to have a job that was paying it for you, and you just paid something every week. You couldn't afford health care as an individual. It was just ridiculous. It was just something that you just didn't afford health care as an individual. That was just something you didn't do. It was astronomical. Okay? But the Republicans used people's emotions against them. Then they had the shooting in Sandy Hook, right? Had the shooting in Sandy Hook. President said, hey, we need to have a comprehensive background check. Oh, they're going to take your gun. They're going to take your gun. They're going to take your gun. No, that's not what the fucking president said. But able to use people's emotions and fear against them, they're going to take your gun. That's not what he said. You just had 22, 23 little fucking second graders or first graders shot up in the fucking school. The president just said we need to make sure fucking wackos aren't able to go to a fucking gun store and buy guns. We need to have a mental background check and shit. Make sure people are not crazy. That's all he said. They gonna take your gun. They gonna take your gun. That's all he said. If we would have had that comprehensive background check, this fucking lunatic in Las Vegas, Paddock, whatever the fuck his name is, who killed those 50 people, they would have been able to say, man, this dude got enough guns to start a fucking war with Iran and could have stopped the shit. Somebody would have said, man, listen, this dude got enough guns, enough assault rifles to start a fucking war with Iran by his fucking self. We need to check on that. That's all. But when you're able to use people's emotional intelligence against them, when you're able to use people's emotions against them, you're able to manipulate their words and people come out with their own thing. And this is not me defending Barack Obama. This was me saying this back then. I'm like, that's not what he said. That is not what the fuck he said. And to be quite fair, to every president words have been manipulated. Every president's word has been manipulated. Not just Barack Obama, every president's word. It's up to you to have enough emotional intelligence to not let the media manipulate their words, and you have enough sense to sift through the bullshit. That's what that is, guys. And let me just put this for the Republicans. I get them a point of what they try to do, right? They try to lower taxes for the rich, and what the Dems do is go say, oh, they trying to cut taxes for the rich. Guys, the reason the Republicans, and now I'm not saying what's right or wrong, whatever. I want to turn this to a political debate, but I want to be fair to the Republicans too. The Dems do this too. The Democrats do this too. When the Republicans say we're going to cut taxes for corporations, what they're really talking about is, what they're trying to do is, they're trying to incentivize corporations not to take jobs overseas. So when you hear Trump saying, hey, we're going to cut corporations' taxes to 15%, from 35% to 15%, what they're trying to do is, they're trying to say, hey, if we cut these guys' payroll taxes to 15%, maybe they don't take the jobs to challenge.